Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. And your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome to the Jamaican cooking journey. New right over here on West Indian Delights. Welcome once more. Thank you so much. Now, today, and when I say we, you know, I mean you and I, okay? We are going to prepare some peppered steaks, right? And peppered steak can be chicken steak, it can be pork steak, it can be beef steak, it can be fish steaks. But we are using the beef as you would more know. Huh? We are going to prepare for you today, we are going to prepare today some peppered steaks. But right here, right in camera girl, I have a kilogram of boneless beef. I could have gone ahead and strip it up, but I wanted to show you. Most of the times you go and you get it stripped up in the supermarkets and you don't know. But I think it should be that you should know. Okay, so I want to share with you how you go about it, how you cut it. You have a specific way to cut it. And first and foremost, you want to get something more like a ribeye. You don't want to get all steak without, you want some of this inside here and you don't trim out all of these. I've already trimmed like this, a little part. Okay, I can trim this part, like the flap, like this. So you can trim off something like this. This is not necessary. So we're going to trim. I look like my knife one sharpening up. Can you believe it? So we go ahead and trim off like this. But these and these right in here, you don't need to trim them. You need them to keep some moisture in the steak. Okay? Because all pure lean, it is going to taste dry and not juicy. Okay? So I'm going to show you now how you're going to slice. So let us take off a thin slice. And your knife should be sharp. My knife should be sharper. But you want to take off thin slices like these. When you take off the thin slices like these, camera girl, get right in. You see how right here look? You don't cut here, you cut along here. So you proceed to put it like this, and you proceed to cut it in long, thin strips. When you cut it in the long, thin strips, you see right here, it just come mild, so you cut it like that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut it. This is how you cut it. Your knife should be sharp, really sharp. Mine is not sharp at all. I think mine needs some sharpening. So I'm just gonna show you how you do it. You cut it like this, and I'm gonna go finish up this, get my knife sharpened, and come back. When we return, we should have all of this here looking like this. Long, thin, slender strips. Okay? So we're gonna go do that, get it washed, return, and we'll show you how we're gonna proceed to season this here, or to soon to be peppered steaks. Now family, we have all stripped, and this is how we have it. All washed and stripped, or strip up, wash. And see what I'm telling you, you need these little, pieces of like fats in there, that mostly like ribeye steak, to keep the moisture in there. When you're doing ribeye steak like on your grill or something, you need to keep use steak. When you're doing steaks on grills and on whatever, you need steaks with a little fat, something like that, to keep it moist. Now we're gonna proceed to season this steak. I'm throwing a little piece of ginger, you fan. Sorry for that. But with steaks, you've got to use some dried herbs and a little green. More dry than green. That is what I do. Over the years, I've found out that. Mostly dry herbs for steaks. Okay? So, the first thing I have here is some pimento powder. I have some, the pimento dry. I have the last of my dried parsley. I'm going to throw it in. Remember, I'm not using powdered seasoning. I'm just using herbs. I have some dried red pepper thing here. So I'm gonna go in with some of that. Season to your liking, but I'm showing you. But I will link in the description some red pepper flakes. This is for like a little eat, but also it has flavor. Okay? Dried, I told you, mostly dry. I have here some garlic. If you have like the dried garlic flakes, the flakes, dried ones, use it. Okay, I don't have, so I've got to use the green garlic or just a regular garlic. But if you have dry garlic flakes, you use it. I'm supposed to be using some thyme. Shoot them up on the thyme camera, girl. It's supposed to be a little drier. This is not fully green, and this should be a little more dry, but this is what I have. So if you find dry thyme, but don't use the thyme and the rosemary. Put enough garlic to your liking. It steaks and garlic goes well with almost everything. Put in a little ginger, not a lot though, just a little pinch of ginger. Too much ginger on the steak, no friend, just a little pinch. See what I use? Not a lot. You know me, I show you everything, okay? So we are going to go in with these thyme leaves. When you to use the stalk at a time, I'll tell you. You don't need the stalk at a time in this at all. So I showed you. You're going to pull off all the leaves. It should be a little drier, but this can work. We don't want it too green. This is steak. Steak goes well with dry herbs or whatever you're using. It must be dry. So see what look. This is how we look right here. Okay. To this, I'm gonna add some red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar. Okay. This is to help. I'm gonna leave it to marinate, but this is to help with tenderizing it. You know, red wine and steak, you know, it go together. So we're gonna pour a link in the description. I'm also gonna put some baking powder, the red wine, and a little bit, maybe about a teaspoon of baking powder. My fan is on. Yes, to help with some moisture in it. Now I should be using some celery powder or some dried celery seeds or something, but I don't. So I'm just gonna put a little, just a little bit of the green celery in there, just to get the little flavor there. I'm gonna use my scallions, of course, you know I've got to. So I'll be doing my scallions like this. You cut your scallions how you want to. And don't mind the length of the video. I'm just gonna show you how I want to marinate. So you have your scallion them like this. You just use the knife to cut them open, thin and long, almost like the length of the peppers, of the steak. Huh? Open the leaves so you're getting up the flavors. Because everybody is gonna gel together. This is how I do it. If you have another way, you can go your way. Okay? We want to get a little salt, but not too much for now. So I'm gonna put about like, you crazy away so much, away you go so much. You're crazy. Are you crazy, salt? Now we are going to use some soy sauce. Use a good soy sauce, a thick one with some, you know, a little body. Look at this. Let us stop right there. We are also gonna put in some oyster sauce. If you don't want oyster sauce, you can use Worcestershire, or there are other sauces. Steak sauce. You have the steak sauce in the bottle, but I'm using the oyster. It has more moisture to it. I'm using the oyster because it has more moisture. So I'm gonna go in with some oyster sauce. You see, it has some body too. All right. Okay, I think that's it for now, because we are gonna go and get this thing all rubbed up. I haven't any gloves and my bags are finished. Clean pair of hands. It's your steak. Right in. Look at it. Look at what I'm doing. And you see that you need a little bit more salt. soy sauce. So let me put a little more. I just want to rub off and show you the direct color that you want to have. Because when this thing done cook, you don't want to add. All it's gonna be left to add is like the peppers and the onions, and you know, to get it come to the peppered steak. So you're gonna massage it in or rub it in, whatever you want to call it. Look at the color that you have there. So we're gonna finish rubbing this off. I've showed you all of that. We're gonna rub this off and we're gonna leave it with this soy sauce, the oyster sauce, and most of all the red wine vinegar for 1 hour. This is steak. 1 hour. 1 hour time. You'll see us. This is YouTube's 1 hour time, y'all. 1 hour and about 13, almost 15 minutes, and we are back. Oil right over here, reasonable amount of oil, and we are gonna supposed to be hot, really hot. Be careful, y'all, camera girl. Get yourself in line. Yes, and this is what you want. Kettle right over there is boiling. Okay. So now that you have put it in here, you want to start stirring over and over. You want to get this a little, yes, everybody just, and family, you should be here to smell the fragrance of the red wine vinegar. And I eat right here now. I eat, getting all worked in. And this is just like 1 kilo, so you see, but it will be reduced when it's properly cooked. So we're gonna leave it right there at that stage. Now we can lower the flame to, let's call it about medium. The fan is blowing. Now our kettle has boiled. Look here, we have some niceness inside here that we seasoned it with. So you're gonna pour a little, remember, hot water, can I tell you? And you know it all. So you're gonna use your hot water, I'm sorry, and you're gonna rinse right around the sides, real careful not to damage or to hurt yourself. Right over here, you're gonna let this cook on the medium heat until the water dries out. When the water dry out, this liquid in there is reduced. In Jamaica we say when the water dry out. The video is gonna be lengthy, but I want you all to get it. There are some people that has never prepared peppered steaks, and I'm doing it also for them to see. Some people who have prepared it know, you might want to click off or click as you go along, but I'm going in depth for those who have never done it. So on the medium heat, because you never cook it on too much of a high heat, it will just come tough and trashy. You want to cook it on the medium heat to let it get juicy and nice, okay? So on this medium heat, constant stirring around, and when the liquid is reduced, we will come back and put in that, and then we show you how it looks from there, okay? Now family, the heat has been reduced. The liquid, I'm sorry, has been reduced, okay? And this is what it looks like. If you let it go more, it will eventually start sticking. And during the cooking of your steak, this is how your gravy is building. You see what is happening? This is how your gravy will be building. So therefore, you don't need any cornstarch in this, you know. You will never need any cornstarch. Now, remember I told you we would come back. Now we have this nice little here. We're going to rinse out with the warm water. Remember, don't throw it on the meat. Pull it to the side, because you notice we get the color of the meat to everyone. We've gotten the color of the steak already. So you throw it to the side, then you gently incorporate, and then you leave it. If it is reduced again and it's not cooked, you throw a little from your kettle, a little at a time. You know it, you all know it, a little at a time until you get the desired texture you're cooking. I can't say the time, y'all, because your meat is different from mine, and even with my meat I can't say it either. You've got to do it a little at a time on the medium heat with the hot water, constantly stirring until your meat is juicy and tender. Okay, so, and whilst cooking, remember, this is the consistency of your gravy. Okay, so you're gonna lower back your flame a little bit again. Okay, and you're gonna cover, you're gonna leave it right over here. We will be preparing its peppered steak. So I will be preparing the peppers. So you're gonna cut your pepper something like this. You're gonna need to cut your pepper like this, because you know you cut your pepper in strips. Because when you come back again, when you see me, you know me always come back and take you through, but I don't think I have to come back again. So my peppers are washed, so you want to prepare your peppers in long thin strips, just like you did with the beef. So when we return, you're supposed to have some green, some yellow, some red, and we also will be using some thin long strips of red onions to put with it. So when we return, we pepper them, I got all fix up. We have the oyster sauce out and a little ketchup, not sure if we want it, and if we don't have enough salt, we will use a little more salt to bring it up. So that's where we are. When we return, our peppers still should all be ready. I'll show you how I put my pepper in there. I don't put my pepper in there, I make it cook, and then the pepper them and the steak have the same color. Okay, now family, right in camera there, we are on the simmering, and this is how you look at it. When it reach this stage, you know you're ready. If it needs some more water, look at this, y'all, look at it. It builds its own gravy, so it don't need any more, you know, like cornstarch and stuff. No, we want to test if it's gonna need any, because look here, this steak must be not too soft. If it's too soft, it's not gonna taste good till it starts, as you put it in your mouth, it's melting, and it must not be too chewy. We're gonna lower flame right here because we want to test. We see that we have the color, we have got the color, it's quite evident, but we want to know if we're to cook some more. What we're gonna do, we're gonna taste a piece of our steak. Okay, camera girl, come get right in over here. This is gonna be dinner, or you're going to dinner. You need to taste this steak with a dinner knife and fork. This is how you test it. And look at it. Are you in, camera girl? You're at dinner and you got peppered steak, so you're gonna cut. And it's okay. Put the camera on. It's okay. Your steak is ready. Your steak is ready. So we're gonna notch our flame hot because we have to build some gravy. It's drying out. So we're gonna come right back here. And you're gonna put right up now, almost to high, for your gravy. Now that you have done that, you're gonna incorporate. Leave it to come to a boil. Properly incorporated. This is your gravy. Right back down. I hope you're all in, almost to low. Right over here, you're gonna pepper up now. You know, at all times, my thing is, these peppers, they carry a strong flavor. Yeah, you know that, eh? Yeah. But this is the time for the strong flavor of the bell peppers or the sweet pepper. It is peppered steak. There is supposed to be a little peppery taste from the red bell peppers that we use. So we have the dry red pepper flakes that we use. So you want to get, now we have yellow, we have red, and maybe some people have orange. So you try to make them look even amount. So you're going to drop it right in there. And the color is there. Now I always use some red onions. For me, red onions and steaks are good. Right in. Now I am not gonna incorporate. I am gonna turn my flame down almost to low, and I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna cover for 7 minutes. right down to low, and after 7 minutes I return. The steam must come right through. I want the steam to come right through and to just get those peppers a little bit soft, not, you know, just a little bit cooked. So we want it on the crunchy side, onions and all. We don't want to incorporate them in the gravy from now, that when we come and ready to plate, the peppers, not even the onions as such, but the peppers having the same color as the steak. No, you want to have your peppers standing out bright. Each color must be quite evident and all of that, yet incorporated. So the flavor from the sweet pepper now is the steam is taking the flavor from the sweet pepper right through. So when we return, we're just gonna incorporate, get our flame off, and we'll plate for you. Now family, we are going right in. When you go in, when you're ready to go in, the time when you start smelling the bell peppers, the flavor of the bell pepper is strong. When you smell the bell pepper smell up in your kitchen, you're ready to go in. Right in, camera girl. Look at what we have. Flame up. Look at the color of the peppers. All nice, all juicy there. So you want to get your flame up now, and you want to give a little stir. This is what we have. You see it? The steam just gets everything all incorporated. Your gravy there, you turn it up because you want your gravy to come a little more. Okay, because the gravy must be thick. So we could probably put a little ketchup if you want to. It's not necessity, but you could. Or it's not really like compulsory. It's compulsory is the word I was looking for. Yeah. Look here. So you stay done now. Okay? This is what I was talking to you about. Look at your peppers. Look at your peppers and look at your onions. Okay? So we are ready to plate. Plate to your liking. Okay, you want to have, and it's still to the amount of steak. We could probably go a little more with a little more peppers. It's peppered steak, y'all. So I use onions. I like the taste of the onions along with it. And you want to get your peppers them out and all of that. All different color peppers. You want to have them all pretty. This is what you want to have. You know, you got to clean your plate. So I've got to present to you from my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your, wherever you are, your kitchen, your family table. It's peppered steak done from scratch. Okay, y'all, please do enjoy. Now these dishes, I'm coming up with them because Mother's Day is coming up. It might look like it's long, but it's not long, maybe another month or 3 weeks. And these are some of the dishes that when you go out for brunch and all of them, something you get them and you pay a fortune for them, and sometimes they never taste good. So I'm just showing you something like this. You could plate it with some pumpkin rice, nice green salad, and we'll be doing those videos for you. I think pumpkin rice is up, but we'll be showing you how you can get your green salad. You know, I'm putting some dishes for you all that you can have or you can prepare for your Mother's Day, grandmother, whoever. So once more, from my kitchen to yours, please do enjoy peppered steak done in a decent way from scratch. Now, remember to like, remember to thumbs up the videos. Thumbs up these videos, man. If you think they so deserve thumbs up, remember to thumbs up the videos. And liking them and thumbsing them up, I think it's the same. Remember to share these videos. Remember, leave your comments below, principle and decent way. Up on over to the Jamaican Debbie Debs if you so desire, or if you're so interested. That's the name of my other channel, We're over there and we're getting on. Thank you so much, you all who have upped on over and are helping us to grow. Once more, Debbie from Donga Yard, bless, no stress.